This is really the first time in history that a president has caused a terrible economy. We've had presidents who failed to respond. Herbert Hoover screwed up or didn't was hapless in response to the Great Depression, but he didn't cause it. That you can talk about various, but nothing. Never before have we had a economy that was chugging along quite nicely, and along comes Donald Trump, and he decides that he's going to do his fulfill his tariff obsession, and just all of a sudden there we go. As you say, everything is a lie. All of the claimed reasons for the tariffs are a lie. Exactly what's going on, we don't. It's just something in Trump's id that is driving this thing. People saying that Trump needs to promise that he will or won't do that. What good is a promise from Donald Trump worth? Has he ever promised? Has he ever made good on any promise to anyone? And so, and it's that uncertainty, even more than the tariffs per se. It's the uncertainty that is really killing the economy. Donald Trump, 40 years ago, thought that he was smarter than everybody else and tariffs were the answer. And he never admits that he was wrong. And now he's going to prove that he was right all along, no matter how deep a depression he generates along the way.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw that story in the Times from a few years ago, that apparently in 1988, was it, or 87, he lost out in an auction for a piano from Casablanca to a Japanese financial firm, and that's when he first came out calling for tariffs against Japan, which is both absurd but totally believable, knowing what we know about Donald Trump.
The extent to which pettiness and ego runs the world, especially since we now got this kind of leader principal unitary executive, and we have a petty resentful man in there at that position. So yeah, it's crazy.